and I'll give this away. She said our names immediately. It was like, oh my God, Brandon, Jake, finally. We were floored. Like, we had a long conversation with her, but she was very complimentary of the show. And
nice.
It's a video like going viral right now where it was like, dang, she's tall. She's taller than me.
So Taylor continues to make the best impressions on people. Hear what some of the producers of the New Heights podcast had to say about meeting her for the first time and more in this video.
I'll say this about Jake and I. We were completely unprepared for the moment, but we were in the suites. I will say this, Jake and I had no idea how to introduce ourselves. Like, we forgot how to be people. We were like, are we going to shake hands with her? Are we going to, like, what does she know? We walked in the door, and I'll give this away. She said our names immediately. It was like, oh my God, Brandon, Jake, finally. We were floored. Like, we didn't see it coming. It was she just shook us immediately with knowing our names, and it just threw us, and we floated on over to continue the conversation. And so that was a moment that I will sort of replay in my head for a while.
She knows how to break the ice. She does.
She broke the ice so well.
She's a pro at it.
Yeah,
she's a pro
she could probably read that Jake and I were terrified. I'm sensing a lot of middle school dance energy from these two, so I'm just going to go ahead and be like, thank you so much for being the adult here. Jake, am I wrong? Am I wrong in the read of that situation? We were fucking it up bad.
No, you're right. You told me to wipe my nose a little bit before, like I had some head bats in the cave.
Oh yeah. Okay. I looked you dead in the eyes and I was like, you gotta clean up the face, brother. Like, we're going in the door.
It was awesome. And Trav, like, your friends are a good group of people to watch.
Good hang.
Like,
good hang.
It's an awesome, welcoming group, and they were just like hyped for me and Brandon to be there, which was an incredible experience. And it honestly was like the best football watching. The past 3 years have been the best football watching experience of like my entire life. So, I mean, I know that's not saying much as a 30-year-old Jets fan. But,
as a Jets fan, it's not. The bar's low.
Honestly, just incredibly grateful to have been there. It's awesome. Thank you guys.
No, man, it's fun, and you already know we keep the good ones around. You guys are every part of the friend group and the hang as anybody. And yeah, man, it was a blast enjoying the rest of that chaotic suite once I got up there after the game and after the antics on the field afterwards. It was that thing was rocking, and it was nothing but good vibes, man.
That was good. It was fun.
Yeah, appreciate you guys saying that about Tay.
Of course.
No. One more thing. Can I do one more? One more thing. Can I do one more?
Yeah.
And I did want to wait to say this on the show, but we had a long conversation with her, but she was very complimentary of the show. And,
nice.
And of like,
she listens every week.
She gave us some creative compliments, and she like, it's that, like, let me be very clear. You can't tell me for the rest of my life. I'm going to be very honest. Like, you can't, I am going to be obnoxious. I'm like, do you know who you're talking to? Like, we're doing performance reviews at work, and let me tell you something right now. I'm not listening to a thing for like another 6 years. Get out of my face. So I will say that I was very appreciative of it, and I did want to like make sure everybody, Jake and I are very lucky that we get to kind of around with you guys publicly, but there's a lot of people that do a lot of great work on the show, and like those compliments are not just for us, they're for everybody. When somebody of that sort of like creative caliber pays you a compliment, you're kind of like, oh. And again, I'm going to be a complete narcissist from here on out, and I'm sorry to everybody who's around.
God damn it, Taylor!
Yeah, brother, it's done. It's over. You lost me. I was humble for only so long. No, it was a lot of fun. Jake, I don't think. Do you have anything?
I was going to say, peek behind the curtain. Brandon's never been humble in his life, so not much.
So business as usual. Business as usual.
Yeah.
Business as usual. Yeah.
Everything's the same.
Have you met Taylor Swift?
I just met her. It's a video like going viral right now where it was like, dang, she's tall. She's taller than me.
Taller than me.
What led to you finally meeting her? It was just after the game?
Yeah, we were on the field. She walked right past. She's like, oh, you the one that got drafted to? Oh, so yeah, we met like that. So it was cool.
That being said, I am so happy and proud of Travis and the Chiefs' accomplishments. I think that the opportunity to play for such a historic milestone is incredible to be able to potentially witness. And I think that Travis has been there for his entire career. He has worked so hard and put in so much time that I am truly, as always, cheering Travis on. And I love him. He's my family. So I will always cheer on Travis's accomplishments and hopefully successes. That being said, I was raised to believe. I will say we have made moves to get the girls Go Uncle Trav shirts because they love their uncle. And of course, they love cheering him on. And to be fair, they love cheering on the Birds too. But he is our family, and I want to make sure that the girls feel included. But I will add on that any other week when I see Chiefs fans, I will tell them, go Chiefs. I will not be saying that for the next 2 weeks. I can't bring myself to do it because then it feels as though I'm actively wishing it against. Yeah, no, can't. This is hard. I don't like this. I'm not having fun. I'm having fun independently. I'm having fun as an Eagles fan. I'm having fun as a Travis fan. It's hard. This is hard. I don't like it. But also it's very exciting. But I'm mad about it. I feel like I'm having a manic episode. Okay.
You followed up with a casual 41-yard punt return to flip the field against the Buffalo Bills, who wanted it so bad. What happened here in the second quarter?
Yeah, I mean, Trav came up to me earlier in the game, and, I had fair caught that first punt coming out the gates, and he was like, that's not being great, bro. And so I knew going into this next opportunity that I had, I'm like, I got to make something happen. And so I went and took a peek down the field and saw that the guys were, it was going to be tight and it was going to be a quick play, and, just made it happen.
Wait, Travis comes up to you at what point? And so, take me through that.
So this was the first punt that they had kicked, and I had went and fair caught it on the 10. And really I had some room and I had an opportunity to take the punt, but I was like, man, this is my first time being in the AFC Championship game. Like, let me just get my feet wet a little bit. And, I went and I ran to the sideline, and he was like, that's not being great. And I'm like, he's right. And so, I went out there the next punt, and I was like, I'm taking it regardless. And, he was the first one to greet me coming to the sideline, and he was like, that's how you be great, dog. And I was like, oh, man, this is a dream. So
what is about him that makes it, when the playoffs come around, that he's going to produce, he's going to have 100-yard games, and in the biggest moments, he's always going to be there and come up big for you guys?
Yeah, listen, he's a great player, and he's got guys around him now. We're a little bit healthier, and so these defensive coordinators, their whole focus isn't on just Trav and stopping Trav, and so it frees him up a little bit. He hasn't changed anything from before. I mean, he can still do all the same things, but when he's got a couple guys on him, then you go a different direction and have to work another area. But he's still really a good football player. Keeps himself in great shape. Never wants to miss a rep in practice. Hates coming out of the game. I mean, absolutely hates coming out of the game. And I love that part of him. He's one of our team captains. Been voted that for the last how many ever years here, and just does a good all-around job there.
He told us that he's feeling 22, jamming Taylor a little bit. Another guy.
I got you.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
So much news came out about Taylor and Travis post the AFC Championship that I had to cover it all in this one video. And people's reactions to meeting her for the first time is probably my favorite of all this news compilation, because we continue to hear just how sweet and genuine Taylor truly is. And if you missed out on Taylor at the AFC Championship, watch this next video.